Okay, Touhou, you already know. Time of the month. Two-thirds movement, my beloved. Neat. Stage is actually free. What about the cat, though? Oop, oop, you should be dead. I deserve to have died to that bullet. Oh, I trapped myself in that middle line. I should have gone run right. But I let her do me dirty like that. What, 9-7. Still can't hit 2.0 pre-Mickey. I love the suits. Goes it? It's terrible. It's awful. I died. And it's definitely your fault because you typed so in chat, so it must be your fault. Hate to see it. I mean, everything bad that happens, that has happened today and will happen today, I can blame on you. That works. Why did I do that? But it goes, it's a Friday, so I'm tired. But it's fine, overall. love how I play super greedy for power here. There's literally no reason to, but I do. I always try to hit for the dream of hitting 2.0 before the mid boss if possible. There's no good reason for me to do that. Oh, 1.99, so close. I don't think I've ever hit 1.99 before, so... The LNN legit if you don't greed for power. Many have asked. The answer, yes, it is legit, but it's not legit in my heart. That was foolish fool. Foo. I didn't kill the mill dude quick enough. I was like, I gotta kill the left guy quickly so I can get that goodies. Strike points because they're an LNN exactly. Problem is finding an objective committee to rank swag points. The thing is, if you really want to get that early P, optimizing that beginning section is like the way to go, but damn, it's like, you can find the best way to just squeeze every last drop of power out of it is just... Okay. It's like, this part's fine, there's no real issue here, you always get all the P. But to be fair, this section's always a little hard to get the power for. You'll notice that some of it... Yeah, see? I lost like one there. But that was actually better than normal, but... That P real good. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Ooh, I lost a couple P's there on the bottom left. Yeesh. And also kill... Okay, you know what? I shouldn't have gone to the dude on the right there. Killing those dudes is completely, like, luck-based in how they spawn. Although you can generally kill most of them. Okay, I should stop messing around. T-1 power? Unbelievable. Greed they warned about in the Bible? I think it's among the greed they warned about in the Bible, but I think there's many layers of it. I think, you know. Yeah, it's not enough. Look, I wasted 2p on the left. Look, there goes another 2p. It's over. It's mommy over. The light? I mean, she's right here. What about her? I was thinking Michael Jordan. I was I'm thinking Mickey over here can start hooping. That perhaps to do a real dodge. Boom. They will never be balling. You say that, but just you wait. You made her cry. Look what you've done. I'm not gonna buy the Moon of Madness. The tooth fairies after naming their son after a shoe. So true. Like I went to go say something and then I inhaled right before I spoke and I coughed it. What's worse, naming your kid after like a real life like celebrity, athlete, whatever, or after a fictional character? Oh, you're supposed to time that down. It's okay. We do a little throwing. Yeah. Depends on the name. What if you had a daughter and you named her Fine. And you named her Taylor Swift, and then your last name. Kid Dover Kid. And then he had a son, he named him Kirito Sword Art Online. Yes, that's his full name. Almost messed that one up again. Has happened? There's a lot of things that have happened, so I'm not going to say it hasn't. Touhou, are you sure though, Fammy? Okay, what's worse, Bill Gates' son or Taylor Swift daughter? Kate Touhou wins cave. I mean, I know some caves, but they're like 45 half hour, 45 minutes from where I am, so I'd have to like drive there. I'm like just not doing the right lines. There we go. That was a good line. I just moved too much. Taylor Swift daughter's worse. Yeah, but what's worse though, gay thought or son daughter? And yes, I said that properly. Except it's a mobile gacha game, the worst kind of game. Wiggle, wiggle. Listen, I was just making fun of mobile gacha games. Or gacha games in general. Although they tend to basically always be mobile. Too much movement. Let me take a glance at what this looks like. Flag this as inappropriate. Was it lost word, but like not quite? I feel like I recognize this art style. Or at least an artist that draws this. Look at the red. Ooh, I'm looking at. I feel like there's an artist that has made some of these designs that I feel like I've. Looks familiar. Actual shmup gameplay, which is cool, I guess. I guess that is a guess. So I don't know if that's enough to make a game cool, in my opinion. Especially if you're making a mobile gacha game. Like, I'll iterate again. I know it may be weird as the guy who grinds LNNs, or a guy who grinds LNNs, I should say, but shmups are not my style of gameplay, generally speaking. I just like Touhou. So I sat down and got good at this. You doing shmups in current years? No, that's just them being like, how do we capitalize on the market? Gotchas. The guy, I'm the... Well, I am the guy if you want to talk about, like, English streamers playing, going for LNN grinds. Those are not particularly common. I'm not going to pretend I'm the only one, but on a consistent basis, streaming as well. I'll take some credit there. Not a particularly common thing. There's so much Touhou. That's why I like Touhou. There's a never-ending supply of it. actually do the misdirection this time. And then still die, but at least we did the misdirection. This isn't gonna kill. It didn't quite kill the time, but it still worked, so that's all that matters. Yeah, John Lennon's kind of ass. I mean, I never talked to John Lennon. Like, I heard bad things about him, but, like, that's not... You know, as much as I may have questions about him as a person, but, like... You know, I wouldn't kill him. That seems far-fetched if you ask me, but... I guess some people really didn't like him. So... Or at least some person. You ate John Lennon's ass? Kind of crazy, because it was a while ago that he died. So that would be something else. Also, nice Sannyo. It's the first, like not that the second half can't kill you, because it's Touhou on Lunatic. It's a hard game, Touhou on Lunatic, too. So it's like... It absolutely can, but, like, this fight is so... front-heavy. It's like, Yoshika's ass? When did you eat her ass? Also, how? I feel like if you were doing that, Sega would do questionable things to you. Not things you'd enjoy, unless you really want to be a brain-dead slave for Yoshi, or for Sega. Taken by Sega from both sides. Yeah, but like then you kind of like lose all consciousness and free will and like your existence and become a brainless slave to Sega. Should she desire that? So like that's kind of what I'm feeling, like some hesitation as whether or not you'd enjoy it. And then stages suck ass. Yeah, so do you apparently, according to what you're telling me. Although two very different forms of that action. Piss her butt. I gotta take a pee break shortly. Drank too much water and Gatorade. And by too much, I mean a normal amount, and now I gotta pee. Ooh, I didn't micro. It's fine, we never micro. See, we micro when we die, so clearly the micro is bad, right? That's what that means. Definitely what that means. Oh. And all this second practice pays off in a live run, you die immediately to Misamaru. No. I'm not going to die immediately. The first run I get past Sannyo, the odds are far greater of me dying to the Peerless Wind God garbage on stage 4 than it is to Misamaru. Not that it's impossible, it is very possible that that could be the case, but... If anyone was a betting man, you'd bet that the first run that makes it past Sannyo dies to this stupid Jimbo Peerless Wind God looking on section. You know, if you're a betting man, or a betting woman, you know, if you're not a betting man or woman, then maybe you don't bet on that, but... You don't gamble, you just steal? Okay, Tay. Same? Okay, I'm reporting all of you to the IRS. Can't find LNN's just too much work, you just hack them. Typical Zoomer. You live in the USA? No, that's not what I assume. What I'm saying here is that you think you can hide from the IRS? Like, they know everything about you, even if you live in some completely other country, think you're completely devoid of all interaction from you. They are watching you. For stage? I mean, it's the hardest stage. I don't know if I could say worse. Worst. Okay, Game Glitcher, if you ate Yoshika's ass, do you think that Sega would, do some mind control shenanigans and turn you into a zombie as well? A Jiangshi? No, maybe. That seems that's a very, very dismissive, very, oh, I don't know, it could be anything, ooh, I don't know. What a lame answer. Cop-out answer. Just take a 5-page essay. It's probably on mobile, so he didn't see any of it, so he probably didn't hear any of it. Because he probably got an ad, and he's gonna sit here about 20 seconds to bitch about mobile ads. The mobile Switch is the greatest thing of all time. I don't know that he just left. That's also very possible. I wasn't looking. I really do gotta go pee, though. It does feel like there's a small rhyme or reason to the breakdowns here, Cope. was eating ass. It was... Hold on. It was if you ate Yoshika's ass, would Sega do her thing where she puts the tag on you and like, basically mind controls you, turns you into Jiangxi? Would she do that? Under this situation. Piss her butt. Likely for you, she took some time to not really do that unless she was already going to look for an excuse. Bold of you to assume she's looking for an excuse to do anything. Ooh. That's me in the corner. That's me dodging all the bullets. You might be more scared she enjoyed watching it. Well, she might enjoy watching it, knowing what she's going to do to you afterwards. And I don't mean that in a good way. I walked into the... Skipping misdirection, but misdirection's not even that bad. With Yoshika, you aren't entirely mind-controlled. Oh, Yoshika has some free will? She sometimes disobeys orders? Huh, I didn't know she could do that. To be fair, I'm not very familiar with Yoshika lore. Yoshika's the one charging again, the one Sega spell. Sega doesn't tell her to do that. It could be some sort of power of the mind. Kind of give her directions. Frickin' frack. Okay, I gotta pee. Okay, I'm back. Insane. Can you believe I actually came back? Maybe I was just gonna leave forever. I'd never show my face here again. You'd never know. Maybe I died. Maybe I disappeared to the void. Fell in the toilet. I fell in the toilet and drowned. Bad. Be smart. You don't have to on this spell, by the way. You can like, you could like just be like a little bit nicer. Ooh, disgusting line. Let me tomorrow investigate my balls. I mean, not without context. Not without a reason. Like, if I'm giving someone access down there, they gotta, like, there's gotta be a rhyme or a reason. I don't just let, like, anybody investigate my balls. That's a disgusting... I should have gotten the wave on the left, though. Conscious of your balls? What does that mean? Like, I'm aware they exist. And that I do have 2 of them. I hope I beat Koichi in, like both Koichi fights in, like, 20 minutes. And then that's it. It's really funny. Come on, that was good, Misu. That was good dodging. You just not gonna give it to me? Balls RGB? No, they're... I was gonna say normal balls, but, like, to be fair, I don't have much of a, like, I don't really have that much of a, like, guideline for what normal balls would be, but I've never had anybody say they were abnormal. I never had my doctor or anything comment on them especially, so I would assume they're pretty standard. Took you a while, but you're also bad. No, that's a Michael Jackson song. Harder, Blue Blue, or Doremi? I don't know. I don't think it's an easy 1-to-1. At least that's on my head. Probably Reimu? I don't know. It's hard to say. Or just doing the fight. That's also a good point. I couldn't speak much to Dormy no hit. But or I guess really Rainbow no hit. I really did do the first Rainbow fight no hit. Like perfectly normal. Like the normal method, and then I did the blue one. No hit. No hit with the shield that lets you get hit during 1 of 3 attacks. Curious. Oh, whoa, dude, that was awful lines everywhere. I mean, Dormy's probably just innately worse, but that's like, I think that's really mostly just because she's longer of a fight. Like, she's just longer of a fight. Transform spells. Well, it's not just that too, right? Spell 1 and 2 are not too bad, but spell 2 is like those bubbles can be really problematic. Spell 3 is a little weird. Spell 4, I just fortunately hit like a good line on it really quickly, but like that spell's not the most pleasant. The timeout spell is cringe. Again, I kind of stumbled upon a good line. Maybe it's easy to get a good line on that survival spell, but spell 8 actually is beyond cringe. By the way, like I don't know if that strat is actually like the kind of the ideal strat. I just kind of like ripped it and then like this is gonna have to work because this is rough. And the final has its issues, although it's not too bad. No, the thing about Challenge Reimu, she's just so... Like, her spell 2 is a problem, and like her like last 2 spells kind of as well. Although I like second tried her final. I don't even know if I even practiced it. I might have practiced it, I'm not sure, remember. It's been so long. Like a week. 2 weeks. Dude, that ice spell is just such a pain to do. But it's really hard to compare because like so much of their kits are like generally fairly easy, so it's really hard to compare off just a few things too. That's a homing issue. I really doubt it's just it's a homing issue. It's just the nature of how the photos are. I think it's more of that. And the attack, for good a reason on the attack. Like the attack is well designed like this, but like being lined up to just make it awkward on you. Did you like come to the left? I gotta stop doing these tomorrow. Although, you know, I honestly don't know what I'm expecting today. It is Friday, and it is later than normal. So I'm just gonna hear Biden. So I probably hear like an hour and a half more. Sleepy time gaming, absolutely. Like, I've been on the up and up trying to get, like, not sick all week, too. My sleep has not been the best, partially because I've been so congested. LNN today for sure, definitely. Now, if you want to say a Misumaro LNN today, that's possible. Not probable it is, but it's definitely possible. Anything else? I could hit another Mega Move or another Sannyo. I already hit another Sannyo today. Like this Kamada. I don't want to practice Kamada right now. There's not much. Like, I could, but I'd rather keep doing this. Especially not today. I'm not in the mood to learn anything new today. No. I'm not routing anything out today. I'm already gonna have to route out Koishi and Ice Fairy later. Yeah, it's already gonna be a lot of work. A lot of brain power required. Play Ice Fairy. I'm sorry, you want me to go play some Lost Branch instead and just skip Ice Fairy today? Is that what you want? I love how low you are with that angle. Live push attacks with door to be bad, plus freaking laser spell. Yeah, you just cheated your way through the entire game too. Broken played that Reimu is too hard, and then bro literally cheated 90% of the game. SMH my head. I stood still and I just let the ball just hit me completely. Do not like that final Sam I am. It's just not for me. Oh, Balisman, thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Hope you're streaming well. We're just suffocating in balls right now. Sleepily suffocating in balls right now. Never mind, the balls are free. Go to the opposite corner of where she is, because it gives you a slightly better line. Ooh, I love hitboxes. Dormy made you encounter your dream self when I kiss it. My dream self? Why would I kiss my dream self? I'm not sexually into myself. I feel like that'd be a really weird thing to do. Like, I don't think I'm bad by any means. Like, I don't think I look like shit. but like I'm not. I don't look at the mirror and be like, "Oh, buddy." Next, kiss it. I'm not gonna. What the fuck? You don't just kiss something because you like can. I'm not gonna kiss something I'm not into at all. Like what? Why would I kiss my dream self? Maybe my dream self was an attractive lady, I'd like think about it a bit more, but like that's a whole other ballpark. Killing because you think it's funny. Do you get could you get in trouble for killing your dream self? Certified hitbox mode. You do if you're Sumereko. What? Kiss myself or kill myself? Or kiss my other self or kill my other self? Because doesn't she actually do the latter? Does she actually, like, try to beat her dream self up? Isn't that the whole point of Violet Detector? Fuck you! Ah, it's getting so close. Also, I don't know. Think I would kiss my dream self if I was Sumereko, because Sumereko never kissed her dream self. Not that we see. I don't think she's into herself. So if I was her, I don't think I would do that either. Yeah, but like the plot remains. Like the point, like the overall plot. I'm not claiming whether or not who you are as the person. I'm claiming like what the point of the game is, though. Like there still is the two. She's into anything, she's egotistical, no one's good enough to be with her, humans are inferior. You think about Sumereko? I mean, narcissists still, like, can have girlfriends, / boyfriends, and, like, spouses. Like, you still have, like, there can still be people you get along with, and, like, you can still, like, be attracted to people and, like, fall in love with people. It's not great to be a narcissist, but, like, it's not like you're immediately the most evil person on Earth because you happen to have some narcissistic tendencies. It's aligned with Touhou. Yeah, you know, there's some interesting people probably amongst the great Tengus, huh? Tell me none of those guys up there should have any strong opinion over? Come on, like we see Megumi. Megumi's not bad for like our standards. Like you telling me no one's gonna fawn over any of the other great Tengu? Directly be into women. I mean, she doesn't really like exhibit any of those, and although really no Touhou character does. I hate to burst the Yuri fandom, but exhibit anything. What a loser! What a loser! Damn, I can't believe the high school girl is, who shows up to get Sokyo was A, just interested in having fun, and then B, trying to survive. I can't believe when she was running around getting Sokyo, like hoping that she's gonna be trapped in there and get killed, that she wasn't looking at characters. People like, it's damn not bad though. She's a loser. A lot of Touhou characters are losers. Kuna's a pet. That didn't mean she wanted to fucking marry her. So character be the best at Minecraft. Momio? Hello? Hello? Is this a question? Momio? Next question, please. I love how she just goes away from you. Character be the best at height. Though. What the fuck are you talking about? What are the words you just type? At some point, I gotta actually sit down in her final, like get good at the final, and not just this. But this deck's too much more fun. So much more funner. Oh. You want to pick one Touhou character you don't want to marry but be stuck with for the rest of your life. What? Pick a Touhou girl you don't want to marry, but you're gonna marry anyway. What the fuck? Oh no, not Remy. What? Oh no! Oh, I can't believe it, guys. Ooh. Stuck with that one. Oh fuck. Oh, okay, I'm stuck with Kaneko. It sucks to suck. Oh damn, I can't believe it. The question is this. So of all the characters you don't like, which one would you rather like? Who is your favorite of your least favorite Touhou characters? Rank every character from like 1 to, I don't know, like it's like 150 or something. Okay, cool. Now of the bottom 10, rank your favorite. What are we asking here, bro? Thanks, Bray. Certified Bray moment. Who is your 70th most favorite Touhou character? Congratulations. Hypothetical? It's because I think your hypothetical sucks. I've gotten better, a lot better as of just today, literally. Frick! Of reading, getting good at that, the dodging on the second spell. Words are hard sometimes. Oh. Where's Misamaru non-3 or Megamu non-3? Probably Megamu. Misamaru non-3 is probably harder. I don't like Megamu non-3 more. Probably my answer. Do with that information what you will. Okay, I should move on past me tomorrow. Take the fact that I've gotten some good stuff, but move on. I either do a refine or go do something else. Holy crap! It's already past 8 o'clock. I need to play aggressive on the wave. Oop, that's a bomb button. That's criminal. I really should have stopped by a store on the way back to get caffeine. But I was like, I'll avoid getting caffeine this Friday. That's a pretty fucking sick cap. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. That's probably the most I've ever fought for a cap with that attack. Self-glaze, God forbid I have self-confidence. Pat myself on the back for my own achievements. Oh, I hate you. Okay, let's go where you look through some of the stage a little boot. Right, this part. It's only my third day of doing stage 5. But I'm glad I'm getting that down. Did I beat the stage 4? No, I don't have a perfect stage 5. The first half of the stage is pretty not too shabby, and then you get to Casa, and then you get to the last half. See, and then you just shit the bed. I don't love coming down the middle there. Yeah, because it just throws me off my loop completely. Bruh. Wonder which Touhou girl smells the best medicine. Didn't Zune say, like, Yuka or something? .06. The fact that you can time it down so tight, and there's still so many of these losers. There's so many. I wonder if Yoshika smells good just because Sega sprays her like a doll. What do you mean sprays like a doll? That stinky thing. Does Sega do that though? Like maybe a little bit. She's gonna cover the smell of rotting corpse. Is she rotting though? Pretty sure she's in like a neutral state where she's not like actively rotting. Just walk right into the red one. Alice might smell nice. Yeah, might. Maybe that's one of the reasons why humans think she's weird though, it's because she smells bad and she doesn't like shower. And she's too much of a neat to like think about it. Dolls smell really smell nice. That doesn't mean she smells nice. Alice probably does though. I'll say that. She probably does, probably. But in fact, maybe her perfume is a little too overpowering. Maybe that's why humans one of the reasons that make people think she's off. Pretty colors! Oh. Dang it! Okay. Where to go where my brain is gonna keep... You know what? Let's go back to this. What the Phantom of the whatever doll smells like. But Phantom of the Opera? Isn't that like a show? Like a performance? She keeps locked up because it's creepy. She keeps a doll locked up? I think that in itself is kind of creepy. The doll cruelty, unbelievable. Medicine was right all along. Hey guys, remember when Alice was relevant? No, me neither. Freaky. I didn't know that doll ate ass and sucked toes. That is kind of a weird thing for a doll to do. Oh, is that how Alice gets away with it? Oh yeah, the doll's doing it on its own. Oh, that's so bizarre. Ass. That's why Alice disappeared. From relevancy, from Touhou history. Alice is gonna be the Touhou 21 final boss. She's tired of not being around anymore, so she's gonna make a problem. Ooh, you know what we need to do, Game Glitcher? We need to have like one night a week with the Game Glitcher Dojin off. Where we just pick some random like Dojin work. And then like read through it or something. Or like watch, you know, with the video based. And then you could just sit there and like point out every like lore inaccuracy in the like, yeah, this wouldn't actually happen. This isn't very realistic. What do Lunarians smell like? Nothing. But I lick Michael's tail. That's an oddly weird thing to do. I've never licked a cat's tail before. Okay, that was just me getting freaky with it. Brrr, my brain's on shut down hour right now. It's like fine for a bit, now it's just on autopilot. They'll probably move to Ice Fairy before too long. Oh yeah, no, it'd be a conversation in Discord. The real way to have it. Or something like that. Miko would never say that. That seems pretty out of character for her. Boop. You would never get pregnant from Yukari. I'm not out here supporting the Yuri. Yeah, that's definitely where we're going. That's definitely what's gonna totally happen. That's why you should click the Discord link to join it up the totally that happening Dojin streams. I'll stream myself playing Era TW. See how that goes. Also, I said Dojin style work. It doesn't have to be port. Just thought I should mention. Hey, I hit 2.0 before the mid boss, where he's so back. Interesting. There is a pre-wave before the 5-wave. Can't see it normally because you don't deal enough damage without 2.0 power. Hitting that 2.0 power before the mid-boss is insane. Holy moly. Look at this. I should have like 2.4 power or something, but now I have like 2.4 full run guy. Is it a command? No, there isn't a command. It just posts it every once in a while. I can tell you the timer. It's actually honestly a pretty basic timer, but you'll see it soon anyway. I just put it on a timer, and I also had a message limit where it'll only pop up if so many messages have been sent since the last time it said anything. And then just kind of let it be. Like, the whole reason I made the Discord in the first place was just because I had a few people asking. It's like, oh, you should make one. I was like, and eventually the people were like, you know, asking. I was like, you know what, sure, let's just make it. To have it. It's nice to have a place where I could be like, okay, I'm streaming now. If I need to make an update, if I'm not streaming for some various reason, it's nice to go there. Postpone there of Remy X3. Yeah, I definitely do that. You got me. Do you think I am 11? Cambridge would be baffled by some of the things he sends. 11 sends me. The Phoenix Tail. You think that's first person like that? Can't say I've ever seen many of those. I mean, I have seen them, but I can't say I've seen many of those have a strong enough opinion. But off the top, it's not like the most. Like, you gotta make it into a Dojin game. You gotta make it into a important game if you're gonna do it like that. You only tolerate Touhou, you're yeesh. Mods, ban this man. Ooh, holy Takane edging. 2, 1, shoot! I should have waited a half second. She was so low. If inventory had a kid, would it be a spiral of green and blue? Sure. That'll make you happy. Wait, I thought you said they're cousins. What is this, Alabama? Oh, that was sketchy. Really, so big things happen. Then you're into that. Oh, you're probably someone who looks up Remy Flaw and stuff, you sicko. Yeah, actually, wait. Knowing you, you're the one looking up Satori Koichi stuff. Never mind. Ooh, weird line. Oh, I just I'm a fly guy? No, I sure am not. Spoiler from me to you. I'll do this for a hot minute and probably call it here. You hate sexy jokers. Can't say I swing that way. I love that ship because it just reminds me of the Danganronpa fandom. When it comes down to things like that. Dude, these two people hate each other. Oh my gosh, they'd be perfect for each other. Oh my goodness gracious. They should get a room already. Exposure as Dipper and Mabel. Mabel, is this fucking Animal Crossing? What's Dipper? Gravity Falls kids. I've never seen Gravity Falls. Like, Gravity Falls, like, yeah, I drop a fucking apple and it falls to the ground. Okay, Isaac Newton. Fucking Gravity Falls. Yeah, of course it does. What else? Is there a worse Touhou ship in your mind? I don't know, not really. Like, I shake my head at ships often. Not just Touhou ones, but like in general. But like, I don't know if there's one that really makes me like, oh, that's a bad one. Like. I'm not invested enough to care about that side. You like Raven/I only for the art. I hate the ship dynamic, but they always have such good art together. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but like, I also see it way less than like 90%, than like the big 90% ships. So I'm like, I don't have a really strong opinion on that. I do recall having seen Iron Man X-Raymond before. Yeah, like Marvel Iron Man. I recall having seen an image of that at some point. That's coming to mind right now. Just so, and that's gross. I mean, I don't like it either, but like, at the end of the day, I just shake my head and move on. Right? Learn to scroll. Like, if you're gonna come and bring ships, and like bring ships somewhere, then I'll argue you. But like, I don't know. People make art of shit. People make diaper fetish art. Okay. Just because I think that some of these people should be, you know, sent to the gallows for some art, doesn't mean they actually should. Like, just because if I happen to stumble upon something, I want to curse their family genealogy and their bloodline to come, doesn't mean I actually think they should get killed for it. Oops. Denji. You and anyone likes anyone. God forbid I talk about Shinky for 5 seconds. Okay, let's just move on from Meow. It's been good enough. And I made a lot of progress. I'm very happy with what I got, but we'll move on from Meow.